Since having 6 fingers is the dominant gene, doesn't that mean having 5 fingers makes me a mutant? Greetings Nerd Squad, welcome back to Top 10 Nerd. I'm your host Carl Monroe, and if cilantro tastes like soap, you have a mutation. There are plenty of mutants in the Marvel canon, but which ones give a certain angelic vibe and are powerful compared to others? That's what we're exploring with this list of the top 10 strongest angelic mutants. Be sure you hit like and subscribe if you haven't yet, because we got 2 nerdy lists a day so you can get your fix of all things comics, and if it's me, some other stuff too. Now, let's get to it. In at 10, Angry Eagle. On Earth 982 there was a decrease in anti-mutant sentiment, so Jubilee found 4 heroes to form the X-People, originally forming in J2 number 1. The X-People were a team set out on investigating rumors that the Juggernaut had returned, when it was in fact his son who had given himself the name J2. Angry Eagle, who is now simply called Eagle, is a mutant with the ability to fly thanks to large bird-like wings on his back. I mean, where else would they be? Under his arms? I mean, okay, I guess. And he throws stun daggers at his opponents. He has appeared in 17 comics known at this time, with series involving J2, Spider-Girl, Last Planet Standing, The Amazing Spider-Girl, and Spider Island. And while not much is known about the character, he looks pretty angelic to me. I mean, while Feathered Wings is a dead giveaway, we don't really know enough about him to get a definitive answer. In at 9, Rapture Sister Joy. Sister Joy is a blue-skinned nun with large dove wings. She can fly and is a skilled sword combatant. She was created from the power template of Archangel, the appearance of Mystique, and the personality of Nightcrawler. She first appeared in Uncanny X-Men number 360 as a member of Cerebro's X-Men, and while she may have done evil deeds while serving Cerebro, she believed she was doing the right thing. Which, while many villains do think, they also know that what they are doing is wrong and illegal. But Rapture was created with the express purpose of capturing all mutants, but to her, she was a nun who cared for injured birds until the founder recruited her to join the X-Men. So she believes she is a part of the real X-Men, and that's what's important in this case. Unfortunately, Rapture, along with the rest of Cerebro's X-Men, were absorbed into Cerebro and destroyed in order to grant Cerebro enough strength to defeat the real X-Men. So, kinda short-lived, but oh well. Still an angel in all the best ways now. Is that too far? And at 8, Pixie. Megan's powers manifested in a near-miss accident involving her on a bicycle and another car. She realized she could manifest butterfly-like wings, which allow her to fly with incredible maneuverability. While she may not have big white feathery wings like others on this list, she still fights the good fight, being a part of the X-Men, Paragon Squad, and New X-Men. Plus, when her and her fellow students got stuck in limbo, the only way she could get any darkness inside of her was to literally give up a portion of her soul that was used to form her soul dagger. While she does have some darkness now, she was straight up fighting off demons in limbo with her pixie dust, making them hallucinate. The same stuff that she got Wolverine to hallucinate unicorns with. Fighting demons, having wings, and being pure until you've made a bad decision because you wanted to help someone definitely makes you angelic. More angelic than me, that's for sure. I'm only missing one of those things. I don't have wings. I wish I had wings. I wouldn't want like big wings though. I'm thinking like black pixie wings that are like sharp enough to cut throats. Right, sorry, angelic video. My bad. And at 7, Angel Salvador. When she was driven out of her home by an abusive stepfather, Angel Salvador slept in the woods, where her mutant abilities manifested in the form of a cocoon. When she emerged, she had grown fly wings. She was found by the U-Men, a group of humans who harvest mutant body parts to attach to themselves, but she was rescued by Wolverine and taken to the Xavier Institute. Her powers include physical changes like her reproductive system changing towards more of like a fly system, where she has a whole gestation period in like 5 days, which comes into play when she has children with fellow student Beak and causes them to become suspects of the murder of Emma Frost. She also has insectoid wings, which allow her to fly and keep her balance in the air even when being blasted by sonic bursts. Using these wings, she can also produce an ultrasonic sound which can shatter glass and even deafen humans when heard. She has corrosive spit which can burn through almost any material, and a regenerative cocoon that has been able to heal her when wings have been ripped, damaged, or even torn off, and could possibly even save her from death or extend her life by slowing the aging process like that of Wolverine's healing factor. Pretty dope. And at 6, Sprite. Sprite, not a sponsor, was on a bus ride in Beijing when Cyclops became the Dark Phoenix and began destroying Earth. As the bus drove off a bridge, Spider-Man prevented it from falling and swooped in to rescue the passengers. At the same time that the Phoenix was dispersed by Hope Summers and Scarlet Witch, Sprite's powers manifested while with Spider-Man. She quickly enrolled in the Jean Grey School for Higher Learning, where she wanted to become the greatest X-Men who has ever lived, to bring honor and pride to her family and country. She seems a little stereotypical, but Oh well. She has gained the ability to fly via blue fairy wings on her back, and the ability to morph her skin, which has changed to a rock-like texture in blue. She is able to morph it as she sees fit, so far only being able to make her fists bigger, which gives her super strength when she does. You know what they say, big hands, big strength. She also possesses an enhanced endurance, making her able to restrain herself from sleeping, being able to operate with only 3 hours of sleep at night, and studying the rest of the day. Screw studying, let me play Minecraft for those extra 11 hours of the day, taking into account working in transport. Still sounds pretty dope to me. She's also multilingual, speaking both English and Chinese. Kinda like me. I'm bilingual. I speak English and French. Or at least that's what my certificate says. I should be able to, but I kind of can't. Je suis pomme de terre. And at 5, Penny Newsom. Penny Newsom is from a rich family, and is also a huge fan of the X-Men, but I mean who isn't? When she heard of Sublime Corp's project for giving mutant powers to normal humans, she joined the project as a test subject. Originally there were 2,000 subjects, but eventually it only made it down to 5. Loeb, the Sublime Corporation's CEO, gave each of them an inhaler that contained a drug that would give them powers similar to those of the original X-Men. Penny took the one for Angel, and as she ingested it, wings quickly grew on her back. These 5 teams were named the New X-Men by Loeb, and Penny was the new Angel. However, this was all just a test to see if the drug was ready to go to market, since Loeb was planning on selling it to the highest bidder, but he still kept up appearances since their first mission was to stop an armored truck that had been hijacked by some thugs. Later, the new X-Men encountered a fight between the real X-Men and the Collective Man. They tried to fight but were knocked unconscious and taken to Utopia for interrogation. While there, Penny revealed everything she could, while also constantly asking for autographs. Like, you're being interrogated, but can I have your autograph? Like what? Come on, girl. When Cyclops sent the info to Angel, Penny started asking about him, but again, you're being interrogated, stop. Eventually, the new X-Men were taken out of Utopia where they were cured of their powers, but Penny managed to get 2 more inhalers, one for Emma Frost and one for Jean Grey, so you're in for one hell of a ride. And at 4, Cherubim. This number is more of a group of mutants rather than an individual one. The Cherubim, according to Azazel, are a group of angel-like mutants who were the traditional enemies of a demonic group of demons, who were led by Azazel. These groups lived and fought in the biblical times, and the Cherubim have a strict view of morality. Everything was basically black and white, and that's what started the conflict. This ended up escalating into a holy war where the Cherubim won, causing their enemies to either flee or be exiled into an alternate dimension. Their powers involve the ability to fly due to their wings, and their blood burns their adversaries. This will come into play later in the list, so remember that. There aren't any confirmed modern descendants of the Cherubim, but there are some potential candidates for their possible heirs. And at 3, Angel. Warren Kenneth Worthington III originally possessed a pair of large feathered wings which allowed him to fly, and is the heir to their family fortune, which causes people to believe he is self-absorbed and unable to deal with his hardships despite being a mutant. When his dorm catches on fire, he uses his wings to save his classmates, after he got some props from the school's drama department. Like, dude, really? Come on, you made yourself look like an angel? Come on, that's a little much. Even for me. After this, he learns he is a mutant and dons a mask and costume, calling himself the Avenging Angel. He starts off solo, but is then recruited by Professor X, who convinces him to join the X-Men. Angel is actually a potential candidate for being a descendant of the Cherubims, since he has feathered wings on his back and blood-based healing factors. That was actually found to burn Nightcrawler, who is the father of Azazel and the leader of the original enemies. Do you think that Angel is a descendant of the Cherubim? Let me know below, cause I do. And at 2, Icarus. Before Jay developed powers, he helped his brother Sam rescue Leela Cheney, Dazzler, and their band member from a plane crash. Leela had been knocked out, so she couldn't use her teleportation abilities, and Dazzler had run out of sound needed for her powers to work. So Jay played music in order to get Dazzler her mojo back. When he developed powers, he hid them from his family, since 2 of his siblings already went to become X-Men, but would show his wings when performing with his band as a form of stage gimmick. Of course, he had fallen in love with Julia Cabot, but due to a Romeo and Juliet-like scenario, a fight broke out, and Julia's father knocked Jay down using super-powered armor. In grief and believing him to be dead, Julia took his body into a river and brought it with her as she lay at the bottom, wanting to be with him in her final moments. But neither her nor her father knew about his regenerative capabilities. After Julia's death, Jay, tried to die a few more times, but his healing factor would never fail, and his mother sent him to the Xavier Institute for help, because honestly he needed it. Icarus is also thought to be a potential modern Cherubim, based on the same reasons as before. But if only one of them could be, which of the 2, Angel or Icarus, would you prefer to be a modern form of the Angelic Mutants who probably inspired this list? Let me know in the comments, cause I'm leaning more towards Angel, cause Angel, but Icarus was also an angel. Finally, in at number 1, Archangel. When Angel gets his crippled wings amputated, the jet he is in is about to explode. Seconds before it does, however, Apocalypse whisks him away and offers to restore his wings if Angel serves as one of his 4 horsemen. Angel is then subjected to extensive alterations, getting blue skin and organic metal wings that can cut through almost any metal. These wings can also fire metal feathers as projectiles. He is given the title of Death and they head on their way. Eventually, when freed from Apocalypse's drug, he refuses to rejoin the X Factor, feeling like he has changed too much to be a hero. He then seeks out Candy Southern to find out that she is missing. He later finds out that she has been lobotomized in order to protect the secrets of Cameron Hodge. In the confrontation between the two, Cameron kills Candy in front of Angel, and then Angel decapitates Cameron, changing his name from Death to Dark Angel. Then during the events of Inferno, while with the X Factor, he takes on the name Archangel, and is clearly more powerful than Angel because, like, geez, metal wings. And also, wasn't Dark Angel something from Wizards of Waverly Place? I'm pretty sure that was a thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it happened. There we have it, friends, the top 10 strongest angelic mutants. What did you think of this list, and are there any characters you would like to see included if we do a part 2? Let me know below, and on your way down, be sure you hit like and subscribe for daily nerdy content and ring that bell so you know when we upload. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been Shaw Remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video.